Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new Gentech PC product showcase. In today's product showcase, we'll be doing a full-length featured review on the brand new MSI P65. So let's talk about the P65. What exactly is it? Well, it's actually a rehash of the MSI GS65 that we've already covered before. We do have a full-length feature review on that video, and we can give you a link down in the description for it. So why would you rehash it? Well, the P65 is targeted for creators. That's what MSI has targeted this laptop for, and you'll see why that is what they're targeting as we get it unboxed. Basically, it's a little bit more vanilla, a little bit more plain. Gamer laptops can be sometimes very flashy, and if you're in a production environment, a professional business environment, that might not be something you really feel comfortable presenting. And we all know that does exist. So if you're in a place where a lot of suits and ties might be present, or you just like something that's not quite so flashy, the P65 might be exactly what you're looking for. So this is a limited edition release, and you'll see they dressed it up quite nicely with the packaging. The box is actually made out of wood, and it's a nice white box, just like the laptop inside. The sleeve that you can keep the laptop in is made out of leather, so very nice features there to kind of give the presence of a premium laptop. So with all the outside stuff now brushed away, we can get into the box. You can see it's hinged. It's got a magnetic clasp on it to keep it shut. This is a very nice box, so you're not going to want to throw away that box after you get your laptop out of it. Alright, so here's an up close and personal one last look at that box. Again, made out of wood. You can even see some of the wood grain showing through there. Very nice construction here. Totally made out of wood, magnetic clasp. It's very, very nice. So let's open that up, and the very first thing we'll see once we get that open is going to be our laptop front and center. So as you can see, our laptop is going to be a nice white colored, no flashy designs, nothing crazy, just the logo on the back. It's very reminiscent of something like a Chromebook or a certain brand of laptops that has a fruit on the back. And as we get out of there, we can lift up the foam and reveal our accessories. So while this is a limited edition running, we don't really have any extra accessories included. Just the power brick, the cable that connects the power brick to your local region's power, and our warranty information and other such pamphlets in the bag. So that's not to say that it's a bad thing. It's definitely exactly what you might be wanting, which is a cool looking laptop that's very professional and sleek. We don't really need any extras, and we get the cool box. So let's move on with the review. So the other major component to carrying around your laptop is going to be that sleeve. And of course, you're not going to carry it around in the box, so you're carrying it around in a nice leather sleeve. It's pretty fancy, and it's very well made, so this will be something you'll be happy to take your laptop around in. The only disadvantage is this is not exactly the most ideal thing if you're going to carry only your laptop to also carry your power charger with you. So you can use the sleeve inside of your laptop bag to keep it protected, or if you're going to just be on a light day's journey with your laptop, you can take just the laptop with a nice fully charged battery. Speaking of the battery, according to MSI, if you have a full charge, you can get up to 8 hours of runtime on the included battery. So here we are now with the laptop powered on, and we can take a closer look at everything inside. The first thing you'll notice is that nice white appearance also carries through to the inside, including the keyboard. There's no RGB backlighting like on the GS65. That helps keep that professional appearance and make sure it's not too showy. One addition here is that we have the fingerprint reader on the touchpad. The touchpad is one of those single, oversized, large touchpads with the integrated left and right clicks. So let's go take a look over at the bottom right hand corner. Here we have some of the advertised features. There's the fingerprint reader. We have our Thunderbolt port. A really great screen. We'll get into the screen in a moment. That 8-hour battery life. Color booster, HDMI, high-res audio, and our Intel sticker badge. So as for features that will really stand out on this laptop, definitely the screen has to be one of those. It's a standard 15.6-inch laptop, but you can see the screen takes up nearly all of that space with a very thin bezel. While the screen looks nice, the specs on it are amazing. It's an IPS screen, so it has really great color reproduction. Also, it has a unheard of 144 Hz refresh rate, so very, very fast refresh rate. Something that usually targeted for gamers, but professionals can make use of those things too. We do have our standard integrated webcam and microphone, and you'll see lots of holes down below for our speakers. Something that will be important to every user is going to be our connectivity options. Starting on the right hand side, we have a USB 3, a USB Type-C, our display port, HDMI output, our DC power input for charging and running off mains, and an exhaust port. To the back of the laptop, no connectivity here, just all those exhaust vents. And then moving over to our last side, we have our Kensington lock port, more exhaust for cooling, RJ45 or local network connectivity, 2 more USB 3 ports, and our 2 3.5mm audio connectivity ports, one for your headphones and one for an external microphone. All in all, that's a pretty good amount of connectivity. Things to keep in mind before you purchase. Moving into newer technology means no more CD-ROM drive, so you'll have to use a thumb drive for those types of things. No more VGA output, so you'll have to use either newer technology or get a USB connected VGA adapter, and no multi-card reader, so again use USB for that as well. So with the outside of the laptop now covered, let's move into our laptop and look at the device manager. Here we can see we have an NVIDIA GTX 1070 Max-Q Edition and an Intel i7-8750H CPU. Our monitor panel is here, and you can see the monitor ID. And here we go, our resolution, 1920 by 1080p at 144 Hz. So as with all of our full-length featured reviews, we have a ton of benchmarks to run for you. So we'll start off with our thermal benchmarks. This is something many people don't think of when purchasing a laptop, and usually you don't have to, but just in case there's something wrong, here's how you're going to know. Thermal imaging will show you exactly where this laptop heats up and where it stays cool, and what we're looking for here is any oddities, such as heat where your hands might be sitting, because that would make for a very uncomfortable experience. The other thing we're going to look for is that we want to see lots of heat near those exhaust ports, because that means the system is properly cooling itself. So for other benchmarks we'd like to run for you, one of them is going to be the noise benchmark. This is something you probably don't think of, and it's not important to you until it is important to you. And that would be those circumstances such as being in a quiet place like a library or a business meeting where you don't want to be a nuisance to others. So we'd like to run this test for you so you can see exactly how loud the laptop is. One thing to keep in mind is there's an idle state and there's a load state. So we had the idle state before, and now we have it under a heavy load running a gaming benchmark. So this is the worst case scenario. We have our microphone right next to the exhaust and a very heavy benchmark running. The best way to make use of these numbers is to watch more than one of our reviews and compare it to similar laptops. As with the noise test, having that idle measurement is very important, but we want our load measurements because that's really when we put things to the test. So here we go back to thermal imaging again to show you what the laptop has done under load with those temperatures. Now, as far as we can see from the thermal imaging, everything here looks really great. There's definitely no hot spots where your hands would be resting. That's the most important thing. And we can see tons of heat coming out of the system near those exhaust ports. Every single one of them is doing a job and showing that the heat is coming out of the system. With our external benchmarks now being complete, let's move into our performance benchmark section. So Firestrike has finished up and gave us a score of 12,536. Everything's running here with the GTX 1070 GPU and our Intel i7. Here were the temperatures we recorded during those benchmarks. The CPU reached a maximum temperature of 92 degrees Celsius, and the NVIDIA GTX 1070 reached a maximum temperature of 73 degrees Celsius. That's a really good GPU score and a fairly average CPU score based on the size and weight of this laptop. The next benchmark up is going to be the Cinebench R15. As our rendering completes here, one of the scores we'll be getting is our frames per second. So that's going to be the score we want to pay most attention to. And at completion, our final score was 98.45 frames per second. And ladies and gentlemen, as our review comes to an end, we'll be doing our very last step here, which is going to be minor disassembly of the laptop. So we'll take that bottom cover off for you, a few screws to remove to accomplish that. Now, one thing you might want to keep in mind is that opening a brand new laptop could possibly void your warranty, and you definitely don't want to do that. So if there's some minor upgrades you'd like to do to your new system, you can actually order those upgrades through us during your customized checkout process. We'll do the upgrades for you, take all the stress away, and best of all, it stays covered under your warranty. Now, normally we like to do a very detailed full disassembly of the laptop, but because the P65 is the same as the G65, you can go watch the G65 video for that detailed disassembly if you'd like to watch it. And of course, the link to that video will be down below in our description. So what is there to see on the inside of the P65? Well, for the most part, once you take it apart, you'll find you have 2 RAM slots and you have 2 slots for a PCI Express SSD. That's mostly the extent of what you can actually change or upgrade on your own. Now, for the rest of the system that's already there, we have our cooling fans, heat pipes, our CPU, GPU, and a very large battery that of course gives us that long battery capacity. All in all, it's a fairly well laid out laptop. It definitely fits a lot into a small package. You have lots of processing power, and any content creator should be very happy with this laptop. So if you think you might be interested in this laptop and you would like to learn a little bit more, look down below in our video description for the product page link, and on that page you'll find the current pricing and availability, full system specs, and of course a lot more information as well. Now, if the video didn't answer all of your questions and you'd like to ask some more questions, feel free to ask those down below in the video comment section, and we'll answer those questions for you and everybody else. And if you need that one-on-one help, feel free to ask us those personal questions by phone or by email. So we just want to remind you once again, this was Gentech PC, and we'll see you next time.